Hey Leo, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for October 17th, 2023. This is for Leo. Last shuffle here for Leo. Let's see what's going on. Leo, we have healing light and honoring path. There's a couple of things I could say about this, but I see that there's a spiritual thing here with you. Things that you keep hidden. There's stuff that you keep hidden, and a lot of it has to do with your perceived capabilities, what you can and can't do versus what the world sees about you is what this looks like here. Yeah, you may look back at this is like you looking back at the past here, that you may do this a lot. Any interactions that you have with a person, it's like you file them in your in your mind. You may be quite stuck on it. Like once you form an opinion about the way someone works with you, or by like their work ethic, or whether or not they're buildable, or you could build with them, or anything like that. Once you draw that conclusion, that is it. Yeah, it's hard for you to see it any differently. The healing light is Three of Pentacles, Six of Cups, Knight of Swords, Five of Wands. There's something about once you have an argument and someone says something, whether it's truthful or not, especially if they're criticizing how you work with them, how well you work with them, you that's it. From that point on, you don't consider them. You don't even consider them in anything. You consider yourself. You focus on what your capabilities are. And with the honoring path, the Three of Pentacles and Queen of Wands, once again, they're saying that you turn that whole thing. You're like, oh, okay, we're arguing now. We're on the same team, yet there's a competition. Yeah, I'm not dealing with you anymore. From here on out, this feels like you may cut them out, and indeed in the way that you act from here on out, you don't consider them in hardly anything. You persevere and push on your own. If you're, like I'm seeing Leo, and I could say this for Leo, all we need is one time for you to be like fight us before against a goal that we're all trying to reach, and you're turning around and you're just argumentative, or purposely causing chaos. We will not consider you anymore. Like, we'll be on the same team from here, we will be. But if we're putting together a mural, I'm not turning to you asking you for paint. The whole time I'm considering what I need to do on my own. And if I don't have it, that's how I look at it. You might look at me and say, well, I have some right here. You could ask. I'd be like, oh, okay. I don't want to deal with you because you already show me that you're contentious spirit, and I would prefer to not be on a team with you, but I have to right now at this point. It seems like now we've already exchanged something. We're already in a situation now. I have to. So this is something that may need to be healed. The fact that you are still looking at a specific person or a group or something, you're carrying something on with this because of the Six of Cups. You are still looking at this person like this. Your exchange is still based off of the contentious energy they brought in the first, like before. And this could have been a while back. you know this is even saying, even when we were kids they were like this, even when we were teenagers they did this to me, and you're still looking at them that way. And so this is something that you need to heal within yourself. And it's because it's causing conflict in your present life. With either, if you're still dealing with this person or these people, it's still causing a conflict because you do not consider them. You're not able to be a team player because you are always considering that they are insulting or offensive, and you are not in. You're like, listen, we're trying to reach this goal. I'm never going to deal with it, or I'm not going to deal with you. And you may even say it, or you may speak in such a way where it's like you just are very short, right? The Knight of Swords can be quite short. He could be quite the jerk, but he also could be just getting straight to the point. All I want to do is exchange facts with you. That's it. As far as all that other stuff where we're giggling and Six of Cups, it's so short. You might do it just because that's who you are, because Five of Wands is a Leo energy. But you are it's saying that on the surface, you don't want to let anybody see you sweat with the honoring path because of what you dealt with, you know. You're not even letting them know you need help. The status quo is the Star and Six of Wands. Leo, you are about to be... Okay, so there's some Leos out here, man. You're about to be... You're very popular. So on the mundane level, everyone knows you. Like, you may step out and people kind of know who you are when you go to places, right? They're saying that with this here, that you are going to be either applauded or successful in in your uh, in your in your life, like in your circle, right? You're going to be applauded or successful. But as far as, say you are speaking, or say you are um, on social media or anything like that, because we have the Knight of Swords, this is like the airwaves, you might find yourself way more popular, successful, right? I'm talking to someone who, you might be a local celebrity. You might turn into one of those people, or a celebrity in whatever it is you're doing. With the Star and Six of Wands, anyone who wants to be famous wants this combination. Or a Ten of Pentacles and a Ten of Cups, or Nine of Cups, or Nine of Pentacles. This is, you're going through a phase or cycle where you're much more popular than you ever were, or you are about to go into one. Now, transformation is Ten of Swords and Justice, and this tells me that you are finally, you have a peace of mind with either ending something. There's some ending that you may have experienced. Now you're at peace with it. You're good. It's like, okay, that's great. Justice is screaming out that same energy, but it's more so saying that it had to end, and it was good that it did, and that your heart should be light over this, because it was fair. It was the only way to balance the scales for you is for something to end. You may be changing into someone who sees it that way. Um, mm, 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 mm. Leo is also saying too that it's time for you to kind of like block people or ignore people. People may be coming around you only to take advantage of you, or coming around you because to betray you in some way, to get the juice or get the scoop on what's going on with you. They're speaking about you blocking people or ignoring them. Like, leave people on red today, because they're, that could be one thing. If you would want your fame or your success or popularity to come from your own works, which is why it seems like when you deal with a person, whenever they are contentious with you, you automatically start counting them out. Now they're showing that this person may be coming back in. They want to talk to you. They're excited. They're wanting to work with you. And Spirit's saying, if you had history with them in that way, that it is highly important that you don't engage. Especially, it seems like what they will end up doing is either throwing you under the bus or causing some sort of issue. You'll have to, this will be when you need to block them or not speak to them. You may have to do it abruptly, or you may have to just completely tell them, I don't want to deal with you anymore. Because the Ten of Swords is very abrupt. It's painful. It's an ending that sometimes it's inevitable, but they don't expect it the way you just came out. You're like, it's like, dang, how dare you end it with me, with the Queen of Wands here, but that's what Spirit wants you to do. You don't want to become famous because you're dealing with someone you already know is a problem, or you already know has caused problems for you in the past, or made you compete where you don't compare, whoever this person is, right? So they're almost screaming out that this is someone, maybe is something you need to look at, but also too, you've learned a lesson with them. So you could be dealing with a Libra, an Aquarius, another Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius, or Gemini. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.